Hello my darlings, this is part 2 of 5 of my Game of Thrones inspired hair tutorial series. This next hairstyle has been inspired by a queen regent of the Seven Kingdoms, Cersei Lannister. Known for her classic beauty, Cersei is almost always seen wearing most of her hair down in effortless waves with a few braided accents to frame her face. Today, I will be showing you how to recreate this famous Cersei look that incorporates rope braids and a 4-strand braid. To recreate this look, you will need a good heat protectant, a hairbrush, small hair elastics, a large hair elastic, and a cone-shaped curling iron like this one that I'm using by Chi. If you do not have a cone-shaped curling iron like this, you can also use a 1-inch curling iron. I just like to use this cone-shaped barrel when I want to create waves that are undone and unruly. Lastly, for added length and extra volume, I am wearing my 240-gram set of fancy hair extensions. Begin by thoroughly coating your hair from top to bottom with a good heat protectant. To evenly distribute the product and gently detangle your hair, brush your hair with a soft bristle brush from bottom to top. Next, you're going to curl small sections of hair around your curling barrel. To create quick and easy, effortless waves, I like to wrap each strand around the barrel starting about halfway down the strand and rolling the strand down the barrel. This method will not only decrease the amount of time your hair exposed to heat, but it also creates a different shape every time, which is perfect if you want messier looking waves with a cool texture. Notice that I'm also curling each section of hair away from my face. Continue to curl the rest of your hair the same way on both sides. Once you've curled both sides, take a section of hair from the top of one side and separate it into 2 strands. If you are working with hair extensions like I am, be sure to incorporate a strand from your hair extensions into the section so that you can achieve a long rope braid. For this rope braid, we will be creating a rope braid that is on the thinner side, so don't work with a section that is too big. To create a rope braid, separate your section of hair into 2 equal strands and begin twisting each strand towards your face while wrapping the strands around each other in the opposite direction or away from your face. Once you finish braiding, secure the end of the braid with a small hair elastic. It will not matter what color the hair elastic is for the rope braid since we will be removing them later in this tutorial. Use a sectioning clip to clip away the rope braid so that it doesn't get in your way. This time, you're going to pick up a larger section of hair above your ear and create another rope braid. Because we're using more hair this time, this rope braid will be slightly thicker than the rope braid above it, which is exactly what we want. Use the same technique as you did to create the first rope braid and braid as far down as you can, securing the end of the braid with a small hair elastic when you're done. At this point, you should have 2 rope braids on one side, a thinner one at the top of your head and a thicker one right beneath it. Now you're going to create the exact same 2 rope braids on the other side. Once you finish rope braiding, you should have 4 rope braids in total. The first thing you want to do is combine the 2 thinner rope braids at the top at the back of your head with 2 small hair elastics that are either clear or the same color as your hair. Next, combine the 2 thicker rope braids at the back of your head and include the ends of the thinner rope braids as you tie all 4 rope braids together with another 2 small hair elastics. Again, these hair elastics should be clear or the same color as your hair as we will not be removing them later. After you have tied all 4 rope braids together, remove the small elastics that are holding each individual braid together and undo the braids. Now you're going to pick up a section of hair from behind and combine it with the ponytail. You want to separate this entire section in order to create a braid. At this point, you can braid a regular 3-strand braid, a Dutch braid, or if you're feeling really ambitious, you can braid a 4-strand braid like the one Cersei rocks. If you choose to braid a 4-strand braid, it may take some practice to do on yourself, especially because it's behind your head. I personally really like how the 4-strand braid looks like in this hairstyle, so that's what I'm going to create. If you want to know how to create a 4-strand braid, click on the video in the top right corner to watch my 4-strand braid tutorial. Alright, I'm going to braid until I have about 5 to 6 inches of hair left at the bottom, and I'm securing the braid with 2 small hair elastics. Finally, to loosen up the braid a little and add extra width, I'm gently pulling on the sides of the braid. Phew, that's a lot of braiding, but boy was it totally worth it. This hairstyle is fierce and romantic at the same time and is totally fit for a queen. Try this look at home and let me know how it worked for you in the comments below. I have 3 more Game of Thrones hairstyle recreations for you, so make sure that you look out for them. Did you like this hair tutorial and would like to see more videos on how to style and care for your hair? Well then subscribe to our YouTube channel and kindly click on the like button down below. Thanks for watching! Want more of fancy hair? Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest and stay up to date on everything fancy hair.